Hey guys, and welcome to World of Warships with Volevo. So, another week passed and Chase has released another set of Monday rules. And this time basically you're supposed to be sailing a tier 6 battleship and inflict as much damage as possible. Now, this is going to be my last video for the next couple of days. In fact, when you're hearing this, I'm already going to be abroad. I'm going to Singapore for work for a couple of days. So I've only had yesterday and today, as I'm recording this on Wednesday. So I'm starting in the south, and our forces on this side are quite weak. And I instantly spot the Miyako, and I fire just one time in hopes for the Miyako to actually change course, and it is changing exactly as I expected it. And basically, the first volley, I land a really nice citadel hit on the Miyako. I'm pushing forwards. I want to encourage my team to actually push up a little bit. I'm expecting the opposing forces to be just as weak as our little fleet is. 2 cruisers, 2 battleships, and a destroyer. I see 3 cruisers on their side, so they might have an advantage there. Battleship just popped up, and that's a tier 7 Colorado. I need to watch out. I need to keep that one in mind because he can be deadly from up close. So I'm just juggling targets. I'm looking at the map and I'm picking the ones that, according to the map, are giving me the biggest chances of actually scoring a citadel on them. And that Nuremberg looks like he's not moving very fast. I shoot my test shot again. Looks like the shells are going in the right direction. I adjust a little and shoot the whole volley. Landing a 4,500 damage shot, but you know, it's okay. So again, guns almost reloaded, looking for targets. I'm moving in between the big and the small island there. That is a really good spot for me. I like being there. So I'm using ripple fire just to make sure that the Nuremberg actually gets it, and that's where the torpedoes show up. Evasive maneuvers, but it was too late. And I managed to eat one of the torpedoes, which is not a big deal. Still got loads of health points to tank damage on. But I lost speed, so I'm going full speed ahead again, and I'm just changing course. If I kept on going that way, I would have left the theater of operations, and I would have left that battleship and that cruiser out hanging, and they wouldn't last long. So you need to keep that in mind. You know that you're a major player in a game like a battleship or a strong cruiser, so you need to be aware of your surroundings and need to be aware of where you're going and what that actually might mean to the rest of your team. So it looks like friendly New Mexico has taken quite a beating already. So moving in, I want to take some of that heat off him. Basically encourage him to stay in the battle for longer. The Furutaka is presenting me a beautiful broadside again. But the moment I shoot, he is changing targets. The moment I shoot, he is shifting his rudder, and I miss. So some more torpedoes incoming. I maneuver again to be able to avoid them. And they pass by me without doing any harm. Miyako again. I land a nice shot, 5,000 damage, and use the front guns now after the correction. But the Miyako must have sped up because my shells are missing. They're behind the Miyako. So at this point I'm considering attacking the Hatsuharu. Obviously not for damage. Wouldn't squeeze much out of it, but the Hatsuharu's close, and I've already eaten one of its torpedoes, so I'm very aware of its existence there. And yeah, then it disappears, so I need to change targets again. So I'm kind of juggling here, trying to figure out which target would be the best one, and the Colorado is presenting a nice side. It doesn't seem like it's maneuvering, and it's going rather fast for a Colorado, so I'm giving it a full lead. And land a decent shot on its 7,000. It's okay, it's not great, but it's okay. So I keep pinging where the destroyer had been last seen, and that's the second one popping up right now, so there's two of them there. I know I'm playing a very dangerous game here because the torpedoes will be their main target, basically, you know, a lone battleship around islands and so on. So I shoot another volley towards the Colorado, noticing that the Colorado slowed down quite a lot before I shot, and I marked the Hatsuharu for my secondaries just in case he actually ventured into the range. And I realized that with the Mutsuki moving in the way it is, I need to change course, I need to change direction quite dramatically or I will die. So I switch my guns to the right side, using the control X to make sure that they keep turning even though I'm looking around. Hard left turn, full speed, and basically this island is giving me a guarantee that the Mutsuki is not launching any torpedoes, because otherwise they would have just basically run into that island instead of me. And yeah, that's me having changed my course quite successfully. So again, Furutaka, almost a perfect broadside. I look at the map and I see that he was most likely going to turn north, but that's a little bit late now. So Furutaka's out of the question again. Hatsuharu must have turned around, he's shadowing me again. And Miyoko, next target, 16 kilometers. I angle myself so that the Colorado wouldn't have a good shot at me. And Miyoko's gone. So far the chase damage challenge isn't really going that well. I've only done 56,000 damage. So it's not really looking that great. But what can you do? Torpedoes incoming, I was right to be wary of the destroyers, they were both targeting me. So I make sure that I'm aligned with the torpedoes. I slow down, but that's when the torpedoes ran out of steam, so I had full speed again and make a turn. The Colorado's not giving me a really good side to attack him, so I wonder if I should switch back to the Nürnberg. I'm still not sure. That's where the Colorado shoots, and I decided I cannot waste time. So I release a broadside and land a 5,000 hit on the enemy battleship. Now I do have the health point advantage. I basically got twice as much health as the Colorado does, so I'm feeling a little bit more courageous at this moment. I'm changing course again, sailing towards them. Still aware of both the destroyers in the vicinity, so I need to watch out. Both my guns, the front and the back one, are being taken out by this volley from the Colorado, and because there is so many targets incoming and I'm sailing towards them, I'm repairing the damage instantly. I need those guns operational as soon as I can get them. So I made that turn a bit tighter, basically expecting a volley of torpedoes somewhere ahead of me. But that's another enemy destroyer gone, so that's good news, and I need to, you know, it's good to know. It's good to notice this kind of things. So Furutaka again, broadside again, and I land a couple of good shots, but no citadels so far. But there you go, that's another one. So far 85,000 damage, 3 citadels, and 2 kills. So now I've got a couple of targets I could consider. The finishing of the Furutaka could be a good idea, but this angle I'm not really sure, so I just shoot once. And, well, there you go, that's just my luck. The Furutaka still lives, but somebody else finishes it off, so I can move on. So I consider the Colorado next, I see that he's sinking, so I'm not gonna waste a shot on him. And the next one is the Nürnberg. He's giving me a nice broadside, my guns are ready, I just need to line them. And this is the moment where I look at the map and I realize just how much trouble I'm actually in. This battleship north of me, if he is pointing his gun at me, I'm almost stationary, I'm dead. Like, if he is actually pointing his gun at me, I'm dead. But I look around and it seems that he is more interested in engaging the destroyer to the north of him, and that saves my life. So yeah, we completely missed on the annihilation of the Nürnberg. Yeah, that was a good volley. I'm quite proud of that one. So that's so far 105,000 damage, 5 citadels, 3 kills. And I'm aligning myself to engage the Congo. He's still busy engaging the destroyer, but as I can see, the destroyer is moving towards an enemy cruiser. I don't expect the destroyer to live too long, even though the cruiser is almost dead. So I'm expecting the Congo to take a really big interest in me soon. So I can't wait. I'm shooting a volley of armor piercing, even though the Congo is in the worst possible position for me. I still might do some damage, which is good. Now the Congo is presenting me its broadside, knowing that I'm reloading. But I don't think he's aiming at me. The guns are pointing in the wrong direction. So I'm half reloaded and I see a chance. If I manage to land a broadside on him now, I might actually kill him. So I'm making sure that I'm aligned, I'm giving the right lead. Shots out. 22,000, I'll definitely take it. And that's even without landing a single citadel, which was really good. Now that I've taken out so much of his health. He persists on presenting me his broadside, which basically is signing his death sentence, and now that he's almost dead, he's using his damage repair consumable right now. But he is so low on health that right now I'm considering giving him my broadside again and attempting to kill him before he reloads his guns. But it turns out it's unnecessary. It gets picked up by friendly cruiser. And that's where the battle finishes. So guys, that will be all for this replay. I just wanted to show you what the post-game battle result screen looks like. I've got 4 medals for this game. I got the High Caliber Award, the Dreadnought Award, the Devastating Strike, and also the First Blood Award. These were all awarded to me. I managed to land 5 citadels and killed 3 ships, and all of this gave me 362,000 of profit, and including all the modifiers that I use, just over 8,000 of experience, which translates to just under 2,200 base experience. And damage-wise, it's really straightforward. I haven't really switched my ammunition at all in this game. Armor-piercing rounds, 62 shots landed on target, and that gave me 144,000 damage. Again, I have a feeling that this might not be enough to win Chase's competition for tier 6 battleship damage. But as I said at the beginning, this is my only chance. I did not have time to play around with tier 6 ships as I'm currently abroad, enjoying Singapore and Sydney actually. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like below. I hope that you yourself are entering Chase's competitions. I think he's onto something there, and I like these competitions, so that's why I'm doing it right now. And like I said, if you did like this video, please give it a like below. It helps the channel out. It gives me motivation to keep on doing what I'm doing and improving. And also, if you'd like to see more of my materials, then definitely hit that subscribe button at the top there. And for now, I say goodbye, and I'll catch you on the open seas.